In today's complex threat environment, effectively managing risk means knowing the vulnerability of your operations to accidents, equipment malfunction, intentional attacks, and natural disasters. Understanding the consequences and resulting costs that events like these can have on your bottom line is key to effective risk management. Of course, the most effective way to avoid costly problems is by preventing them before they happen. At ThoughtQuest, we have developed a new generation of risk management software. Our Rare Event Analysis and Logic tool, or REAL tool, helps you more effectively manage the threats and risks to your operations. REAL tool combines three critical functions: assessment, prevention, and response, and looks across the range of all hazards events, including accidents, equipment malfunction, intentional attacks, and natural disasters. The REAL tool assessment capability allows you to monitor the performance of your organization against regulatory standards and industry best practices. Information about events at your facility and other facilities like it is used to determine whether or not your organization can prevent and, when necessary, effectively respond to emergencies. Online surveys are used to gather information from key personnel about your organization's performance in real time. Using these data inputs, REAL tool keeps you continuously apprised of your organization's performance. REAL tool online survey questions are formulated using a comprehensive database of past and potential events that have or could affect a facility or operation like yours. Survey questions appear online via email and use a simple yes or no format to solicit critical information from key personnel as they work in their own operating environments. Based on survey responses, REAL tool issues reports advising you of your performance across all of the critical aspects of your operations. The reports use a simple traffic light approach where green means you are operating at a best practice level, yellow means that you are operating at a minimum compliance level, and red means that you are out of compliance. REAL tool uses a variety of visualization techniques that immediately turn data into knowledge, allowing you to monitor the critical aspects of your operations in real time. Visualization tools include dashboards that tell you your level of performance for each of the critical aspects of your operations. Other advanced visualization tools, like hyperbolic mapping, give you an immediate snapshot of your performance across all of the critical aspects of your operations, and fast and easy drive down to quickly and easily obtain vital operating information at the click of a mouse. Highly robust graphical interfaces turn vital operating data into immediate knowledge that can be easily understood and quickly used by system operators. The most cost-effective way to deal with a costly incident is to prevent it before it happens. REAL tool identifies and then monitors your operating environment for the warning signals of adverse events. When warning signals are detected, system operators are immediately notified and provided with the actions they must take to prevent incidents. REAL tool's projectioneering capability allows operators to what-if their performance against hypothetical events. Projectioneering lets operators determine whether they can prevent costly incidents, and if not, provides recommendations on what they must do to correct problems. REAL tool identifies the warning signals of adverse events by analyzing event simulations and asking the critical question: is there any information we could have known before the event occurred that we could have used to prevent it from happening in the first place? The appearance of these warning signals are used to prompt immediate alerts and provide operators with the actions they must take to prevent incidents before they happen. Our projectioneering capability allows operators to simulate the types of events that could affect their operating environments. The sequence of actions that must occur to result in adverse events is developed. These different sequences of events are called event paths. RealTool allows operators to develop their own event sequences and test their ability to detect and prevent incidents in their own operating environments. Operators input one or more steps of an event sequence. Based on these steps or clues, event databases are searched, and the steps are placed in the context of all of the past or potential event sequences appearing in the databases. In this way, projectioneering allows operators to take seemingly unrelated steps or clues and relate them to event sequences in order to connect the dots before an event happens. Operators are then provided an immediate assessment of whether or not the event would or would not be prevented in their own operating environment. If not, the user is provided with specific actions to correct the problem. The best responses to adverse events are those that mitigate the consequences and stop otherwise manageable problems from becoming disasters. RealTool alerts users to incidents and guides faster and more effective responses. Event databases are analyzed, and templates of best responses to incidents that could affect operations are generated. When an event occurs, these templates are used by operators to guide coordinated responses among network-enabled first responders. For every event that could affect a facility's operations, a template of best response actions is developed before the fact to guide the fastest and most effective responses during emergencies. RealTool provides a web-enabled command and control system that assures shared situational awareness among first responders. At the heart of the RealTool architecture is our critique knowledge engine and our provisionally patented CSM method. The CSM method is multidirectional and combines internally generated threat and risk data with threat data harvested from the strategic environment to drive RealTool's three critical subsystems: assessment, prevention, and response. In the assessment mode, RealTool focuses on the internal performance of your operations. The RealTool assessment subsystem consists of a standards library containing both regulatory and best industry practices databases. An events library contains databases of incidents that have affected or could affect your unique operating environment. Online surveys are generated, and the data inputs are scored based on criteria that reflect regulatory compliance, best industry practices, and the effectiveness of these criteria in actually preventing and responding to accidents, equipment malfunction, intentional attacks, and natural disasters. The least costly incidents are the ones you prevent. The RealTool prevention subsystem combines internally and externally generated threat and risk data to help operators prevent incidents before they happen. The RealTool prevention subsystem continuously monitors the internal and external environment for the warning signals of potential accidents, equipment malfunction, intentional attack, and natural disasters, including fires. When the system detects the warning signals of a potential event, operators are immediately notified. The system also allows operators to project possible events to determine whether they would be able to prevent them or not. Our projectioneering capability combines quantitative and computational social science modeling techniques with data concerning past and projected events to give operators a win or lose bottom line. The best responses to incidents are those that keep manageable surprises from turning into disasters. The RealTool response subsystem consists of a library of best actions for each of the events that could affect your unique operating environment. This actions library is used to generate templates that guide the most effective responses to different types of incidents. In the response mode, RealTool alerts operators of internal and external alarms of incidents that require immediate attention. Response templates are made immediately available to operators to guide the fastest and most effective responses possible. A network and PDA-enabled communications capability that incorporates response templates with geospatial inferencing to provide immediate incident command and control and shared situational awareness among all first responders assures the most effective responses possible.